Hello, um, I just wanted to make this video in regards to our breathing. A lot of us shallow breathe to our chest and we don't take the prana, take that chi, and inhale it to our abdomen where our abdomen expands. We need to learn how to breathe. That's the first thing that, or one of the first things that we should be taught is to know how to breathe, to feed our cells, to feed our organs, to feed anything that is in our body and outside of our body. We need to feed the inside of our body, and we need to feed the outside of our body. Air is very, very important, as most people know. We need it to survive. We can go without water for a long period, pretty good amount of time, and go for without food for a long period of time, but we need, all of us that breathe this air, this dense air, we need it. And we need to know how to do it properly. Learning how to breathe and bringing the air to your abdomen and letting your abdomen expand, it works wonders for your body. You feel better. You feel more relaxed, more vibrant, more energetic. That makes sense, because you'd be relaxed, but you still have energy to do the things that you need to do. You don't have to be like on speed mode, and although you can be that way as well, I'm just saying it gives you a different feeling. And I can't speak for everybody. I'm going to speak for myself. I noticed since I've been breathing better, and I have to catch myself because I don't always breathe to my abdomen. I have to remember, oh, okay, let me breathe and take that chi, that prana, down to my abdomen, let it expand to cleanse my blood, to help me better my overall health. Because anything that we take and we breathe, we digest everything that we take in. When we take in information from people, we digest that. When we breathe, we digest that. People think you only digest when you're actually, stuffing your face, eating, whatever, blah, 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 or drinking, whatever the case may be. Everything that we do, we take into our bodies. That's why it's very important, the music that you listen to, the people that you're around. If you're around negative people, or you're listening to negative music, you kind of have that vibe sometimes. You know what I mean? They're like, this society is blah, blah, blah. You attract that, into your life, and then you project that out into the world, and then you wonder why things don't work out for you. Now, I'm not saying negative people don't have things work for them. Yes, they do. This world is pretty much run by, people that do a whole bunch of things and get their way. The universe is impartial. The universe, to a certain extent, doesn't matter if you're a bad person or a good person. That doesn't mean if you're a good person, oh, you're going to get money, or you're going to get the love of your life. Doesn't mean that. Because a bad person can get the love of their life and they can get all the money they want. So it all, it depends. You know what I mean? Just take things, as they come, and just, relax and, chill out. But back to what I was saying, breathing. We have to breathe, expand the abdomen. You can even hold it there for a couple of seconds, and then exhale that energy, out. Bring the energy in, bring the energy out. That's very, very important, and it can heal a lot of ailments, a lot of stiffness in the body, because of the food that we eat. It's not really food, it's a lot of processed food, so a lot of the nutrients and stuff is taken out of the food. So proper breathing can help. Your diet, or I want to say diet. They have the word diet in there, so they use the word diet, but what you eat is also very important as well. A lot of fruits and vegetables, a lot of green vegetables is really good for you as well. The processed food, not so much. I try to stay away from processed food. I'm not going to say I never eat processed food. Yes, I do. Um, but, you know, it's everything you do, okay, well, I'll have, some fruit as opposed to having some potato chips. You know what I'm saying? But will I have potato chips? Yeah, I probably will. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna have some potato chips. Am I gonna have every day? Probably not. But the food that we eat is very important to our health because nowadays the studies show that this generation of kids are very obese and supposedly, you know, will not make it as long as their parents. Some say that, they'll actually die before their parents and they're developing diseases very, very early in their, early stages, you know, early teens. They're developing a lot of the diseases that we heard about people that were like 50s, 60s, like a long time ago. No, these diseases are running rampant, you know, in the USA and I'm pretty sure throughout the world because of this sad American diet, SAD diet you know, that people are on. So, it's your health is your wealth. I don't care how much money you have. If you don't have your health, what else do you have? So proper breath, taking in that prana is going to be helpful. It's going to feed your body that oxygen. Your body needs oxygen. Every cell, every muscle, everything in your body and outside of your body needs oxygen. Back in ancient Kemetic times, they realized and recognized that breathing was very, very important, and they practiced that on a daily basis. So it's very important, do some research and some history on, breathing techniques, and your life will dramatically improve.